Mr. Director.
As Smita said, we are from National Initiative for Technological Trades Holistic Advancement, or NISTA in short. So we started off as an initiative of CI MSME, which is the Confederation of Indian Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, and later on became a Section 8 company, or a not-for-profit company, under the name GCCER, the Global Council for Cluster Enhancement and Research, which is registered as a Section 8 company, non-profit organization. NISTA is the trade name of our initiative. So we are basically looking at taking MSMEs and their businesses to the next level. So as we all know, MSME is the backbone of India's economy, and there are a lot of initiatives from government and other agencies to support MSMEs. So we are slightly different from other agencies in the basic fact that we are looking at a holistic advancement of our MSME members. So basically, we are focusing on 4 sectors of the industry. One is textile, one is infrastructure and real estate, one is food and agriculture, and fourth one is services as a cluster. Even the government has focused on these clusters, and we are aligning ourselves to these 4 clusters so that we can support the government in their initiatives. So as part of NISTA, we will be launching these clusters, and a lot of industry players will become members of these clusters. So for example, if it's the real estate, all the contractors, borewell providers, builders, architects, everybody in that ecosystem will come and be part of that cluster. The importance of NISTA is that this is the first time in the world a virtual global cluster is being launched. A lot of industry clusters are there in different parts of the world. India also we have clusters, there is a cashew cluster, and textile cluster, and various things. But they are all very geographically centered in a very small area they are operating, taking care of only people in that area and businesses in that area. So we are taking it to the next level by making it one virtual. So the pandemic and lockdown has really helped us to understand the potential of being virtual and taking business global. So as part of GCCR, we also have a global council for the promotion of international trade. So we are looking at tying up with similar agencies across the world. So we are talking to trade organizations in Hong Kong, Vietnam, in South Africa, in the Middle East, multiple countries in Africa, in US, and we are trying to create a straight relationship between our institution
as a community, right? So just want to at the grassroots level, when we understand, when we say what is a community, it's actually a place for inclusion, for people to come together who have common interest. Same thing we extend to as a cluster. So cluster, in addition to being a community, only just a network of contacts, it is cluster for having economic relationships. So people form a buyer, a seller relationship. That's where it forms a cluster. We are extending it to making an industry cluster so that all these companies who are related and firms, they are having a common market. Now because digital age is there now, everything because of pandemic, now we know everything has to be a digital revolution, everybody is going for digital transformation. So that is where the best part is, it is becoming virtual now industry cluster. So that unlike all the clusters, for example, we say Silicon Valley cluster of California or information technology cluster in Bangalore, we are not limited to a geographical area. So it is becoming virtual. So the whole globe is now in the scope. But of course, the industry cluster, as I said, we have 4 sectors in which provided. For example, the services cluster. So now the reach out will be virtual, and all the companies, related firms who are having a common technological interest or common markets in the case of services will be part of one cluster. And that is how we want to do, so that from each cluster they can be strengthened, we can help each other and grow. And it's not just grow but thrive. That is the main objective of forming NISTA, which is National Initiative for Social, Technological and Trades Holistic Advancement. Right? So, and you know, NISTA means itself is about loyalty. Right? NISTA itself means faith, devotion. So that is where we are going for. That's why the name NISTA. But of course, when we have registered initiative under GCCER, which is Global Council for Cluster Excellence and Research, and that's what I said. A little more information.
Traditional model of how they have to go and actually sell themselves. Now, if you want to actually get their business today, they actually use the print media. The approaches of using a digital media of connecting to the larger way is still traditional. So as Nishta, what we want to do is we want to give opportunity to these MSMEs who want to register any of the MSMEs who offer professional services, be it legal, HR, digital marketing, chartered accountant, company secretary, any of the professional services which is actually been offered by these MSMEs. They can join our platform. We will handle them, we will digitize them, and one of the very biggest advantages is if one specific corporate, let's say for example, corporate, a 50 crore company, they want different types of services. They want some of them they want probably HR services, legal services, chartered account services. We as Nishta can form a team who can offer plethora of services and represent ourselves to this particular company, so that we not only help MSMEs, but they would also get the services at a much nominal cost. So that's what Nishta is.
We are launching the Nishta with a big fanfare on 16th and 17th of February 2021. The link for registration will be shared in all our social media sites. So we would like to invite each and every one of you, the MSMEs, the press and the dignitaries to come and join us in this big event. Thank you.